Well, welcome back, friends, to the Polished Podcast. We hope you're enjoying our conversation here today with our guest, Kelley Johnson. But now it's time to add a dash of spontaneity and a sprinkle of fun to the show. It's time for Ask Me Anything. So, Kelley, this is how it's going to work. We want a chance to peel back the layers and get to know the woman behind the work, the quirks behind the expertise. So I'm going to ask you a few questions here that we've curated for you, and we're just following our curiosity to know more about you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, first and foremost, the day that we're posting this episode, it is Black History Month. And so we are asking all of our guests if you could host a dinner party and invite 3 historical figures, either living or deceased, who have significantly impacted Black history. Who would they be, and what conversations would you hope to have with them?
So I think an obvious one is MLK, Martin Luther King
Of
Jr.,
course.
right?
Yes.
Harriet Tubman.
Yeah.
And then a third would actually be my great-great-grandmother, who actually helped start the first church in the Dallas area.
Really?
Way back in the day. She's not listed anywhere historically because women were not. But I would love to know more about her story and her journey of leading so boldly and really fighting for her faith to make sure that her community actually had a place of worship.
Oh my goodness. What a legacy to have in your family. That's so cool.
Thank you.
And a shame that she wasn't listed. You know, I know history. We continue to evolve, right? So
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, okay. So question number 2 is, I'm sure you work long and very busy days. What's your favorite way to unwind and relax at the end of the day?
So I'm actually not great at that.
Oh boy, this is becoming a theme with some of my guests here.
Yeah, that's definitely.
What would your ideal way? Yeah.
Okay, ideal. I like that. Okay, so I would say working out. I do try to go on a walk most evenings after work.
Okay.
And I usually try to go with my husband and our dog.
That's cool.
And that's one of the simple ways that I'm doing it. But I would say I'd love to kind of amp up my workouts and be a little bit more high energy. Yeah.
Do you have any particular workouts that you like styles that you like?
So I really enjoy Pilates.
Yes.
And cardio. I found a person who does like gospel cardio. And that's like my latest thing that I'm doing. And I'm loving it because I feel like it's
really?
It's like a 2 for 1, like worship Jesus, get my workout on.
I'm going to have to get some notes on that because I'm having a hard time waking up in the morning, and I think moving and pairing those two together might have some fruit with that. So that's awesome. Very cool. Very cool. My final question for you, Kelley, is besides your own books that you've written, what's a book you often recommend friends or colleagues, and why?
I love the book Go Giver. I don't know the author, so you'll have to just Google it or look for it on Amazon.
Okay.
But Go Giver
Okay.
Just really talks about giving first as a leader. It's not Christian.
Okay.
But it is really about giving first of yourself, of your services, of your knowledge, of your support, with no expectation of getting anything back. So it's one of my favorites.
Awesome. Well, we will be sure to link to that book in our show notes. Go Giver. That sounds like a winner. I like that, going first as a leader. Well, Kelley, thank you so much for sharing with us a little bit about yourself. Here's the thing, friends. We want you to be a part of the conversation too. We want your burning questions and your curious musings about our guests. So if there's something you've just always wanted to ask, now's your chance. Go to our website, polishednetwork.org, and submit your questions there. Be a Polished Podcast MVP and send in those questions today. You'll get a mention and insight into your favorite guests. So we can't wait to dive in to those queries and unveil the surprises that await. Send in those questions today.